Yo, what is up? Hope you guys are doing all right. Happy Thursday. My goodness. Cruising through the week. March 6th. Here we go. 4 p.m. here on the East Coast. Hope you had a wonderful day. Now, it may be something totally different as far as time is concerned where you are at. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. As you guys do come into the auditorium, as you take your seat, as you walk by your aisle greeter, make sure you give them a high five and also smash that like button. Oh, smash it like you've never smashed it before. The harder you smash it, the better. Shout out to my chat. Appreciate you guys being here. My goodness, I was super late actually getting everything scheduled and lined up. I was laying on the floor in my office, scrolling, doing some research, doing some stuff. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, it's 3:50. Whitney popped in here. So that's great. Great. Got it all done though. Got the thumbnail made, got the show scheduled. We are live. Thank you for joining us. Man, we are going to have a fun conversation today. We're going to talk a little bit about the summit that's going on tomorrow in Washington, D.C. We got that going on. We got SWE partnering with World Liberty Financial. Let's see, TikTok going on chain. We'll talk about that. And then Texas, Tejas, baby. Let's go. Pass through the Senate, the Texas State Senate, talking about a Bitcoin reserve. So that's all exciting news. But what's more exciting is all of my friends in the chat. Here we go. Mike Vollmer picking up the gold medal today. There you are. Big money, Mike. And then Mike Lowry taking home the silver. Jake, the crypto snack. He says he's just here for the like button, but he got the bronze today. Love to see that. Who else we got in the house today? Ellie, what's up, Ellie? Hope you are doing all right. Let's go. Corey, my guy. I mean, Andy smashed as hard as the Meta Money streams. There you go, Andy. Appreciate you, my guy. My guy. Desert Crypto, what's up, fam? There we go. The people, my people are here. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Please take your seat. Man, another day. I hope you guys had a great one. We are going to talk about the markets here in a second. Definitely things are looking pretty good. I got into a really good long this morning. I got into a very good long, and I was up several $100. And this was during AJ's show. Things started to reverse, and it was really interesting. And it was right around the time that he pulled open the Ondo chart, and so I ended up bailing on it. It made like $100 and something bucks. Bailed on that, and then we watched that thing. If you guys watched the show, watch the Ondo thing pop way down. But there's been some good activity in the market. I'd say definitely a good trading day. Hopefully you guys got an opportunity to get in there, and if you are a trader, do a little bit of trading, a little bit there. If you were a spot buyer, there you go. We know plenty of people that are still spot buying. This is great opportunity. I mean, like, even though some of the prices have gone up a little bit over the last couple days, they are still a lot. We'll be laughing. Somebody had said something, to the effect of, "Oh, should I buy Ondo even though it's not under $1 anymore?" It's like, I think he was saying it's like $1.15 or whatever, where it is like about like right now. And I said, man, we're going to be laughing about this stuff in a couple months. We are going to be laughing about all these prices, all of these different prices that we should check in on. Here we go. Coin market cap. Let's give it the old refresh. Refresh it, smash the like if you have not done so already right now while I refresh the coin market cap. Here we go. Total market cap coming in at 2.93 trillion, so down almost 1% again. Volume down almost 10%. Dominance not changing for Bitcoin nor Ethereum, sitting at 60 and 9 respectively. ETH still 77, man. That didn't even... Are we getting are we getting punked? These are like literally the same exact numbers as yesterday. Fear and greed at 30. Weren't we? We were at 30 yesterday, weren't we? Or were we in the 20s? Yesterday, 25. Okay. All right. So fear and greed is sitting at 30. So up a little bit. That's kind of a good sign. We'll take a look at the other chart, see what that's showing us for altcoins. So yesterday was at 25. Last week, 20. Last month, 35. So we are still down. Um, Still good buying opportunity. Remember, the more fearful, the better opportunity to sell when people are greedy and the prices will change. So if you can, now's your ups. Now's your opportunities. All right, let's look at some coins here. What is trending today? Gone. Don't know anything about that. Sweet, XRP, Move, and Doge. Those are your trenders. Anything else that we should look at here? No, that's not the broccoli thing is what's his nuts dog, right? CZ's dog. All right, here we go. Bitcoin coming in at $89,304. You got ETH 2,200. Both of them are down about a percent today or so. A little bit of activity though. Bitcoin still up on the week. Ethereum now down almost a percent on the week. Got XRP coming at 260, up almost 4.5% of the day. 22% on the week almost. My goodness, love to see that. Shout out to the XRP army. Let's go. Solana 145. Let's get it. Up 6% in the week. I have officially. Now you guys know, I do some leverage trading, but I have officially switched all of my stables for like the spot bags, and if I'm swapping in and out of things, I'm a USDC guy only. That is it. Now when I leverage trade on Femex, I got to do it through USDT. So unfortunately, we're going to continue to do that. But if we're holding some stables, we're going to hold USDC for now. I recently stabled out an entire position. We'll see if it pays off well or not over the next couple days here. We'll see. All right. What else we got here that we want to look at? Sweet 282, big day. We'll talk about that partnership with World Liberty Financial. They're building like a super team. I cannot wait to see the end result of all of this. But 282, I feel like that's a good value buy. We'll probably take a look at that in the chart today. Do we have that one in Trading View? No, let's put it in there right now so we do not forget. Sweet. And we'll go with the Femex chart. All right, back to CoinMarketCap I go. Okay, so that's pretty much like our top 20. AVAX is down on the daily and the weekly. Bitcoin Cash up 35% on the week. Remember, that's not actual Bitcoin. Yes, you can buy a cup of coffee, thanks to Roger Ver, in some third world countries with it. That's wonderful, but it's not Bitcoin. And then rounding up the top 20, Litecoin, man. I remember when that thing was way higher up ranked. But coming in at number 20, we got Litecoin down almost 18% in the week. So shout out to the chat. Let's go. I'm going to get into the chat in just a second. Let's take a look at some of these losers. Everybody knows you're a loser. Move. Oh, wait, we're on winners. Come on now. Hyperliquid, Sonic, Phantom, Cardano, Maker, Aptos. Nothing crazy. Jasmine, come on, dude. Jasmine, man, I'll tell you what. We'll look at Jasmine on the charts. Let me make sure we pull it up higher on the list so that we know we want to take a look at it. Jasmine is, if you didn't watch the stream this morning with AJ and myself, there is not concern about Jasmine, but we're getting pretty damn near close to the last little bit of support targets you could imagine before who knows. And so we really need to see Jasmine make a flip the script. And you've heard me and my spiel about how, the regulatory landscape is changing over in Japan. And, they're going to be giving out some tax money. There's also a whole bunch of other things that, the ETFs are also going to be launching. So there's a whole bunch of things that are going on in Japan. And obviously we know that Jasmine and Japan are kind of like, that's their thing. And so when that takes off, and then obviously it'll get more attention market wide and stuff. But I feel like that's where it needs to take off is kind of where it's been rooted, or at least historically rooted to that point. But anyway, mash the like. Mash. Remember, I keep forgetting we mash the like here. And I got to make the sign. I got to fix it. Let me put one of those up too. Let's go. Let me get those follows on X. I turn this a little bit more. Do you see the motorcycle? Yeah, there you go. But then you don't see the plant. What do you want? Would you rather see? Motorcycle tire or plant? Probably the plant. Happy. Oxygen. Fun stuff. But you guys tell me, mash the like. All right, let's get back to the coin market cap. Jasmine, let's see here. Let's look at the all-time on this one really. Man, I forgot we were not supposed to do that. We don't like to do that. We don't like to look at those all-time charts that look terrible. That looks like a rugged meme coin. Oof. Should not have done that. Oh, come on. All right, let's do this. Let's go to we did the losers on the day. Anything big changes on the losers of the week? Pie sliding down. Where is Pie ranked number wise right now? Number 11. Okay. All right. Losers on the week. So we got Pie coming down at 30%, Hyperliquid 22.5, Maker 22, Sonic Phantom 20. Okay. Let's see. We still got some double digits. Pith. Pith was not the position that I got out of. I just can't bring myself to do it because it's down so much. I just want to like hang in there for the pump. I want so we can all like cheer us pith heads, like, yeah, it finally did it. It ripped. Let's go. I want to be there for that. Because like I feel like we fucking earned it. But at the end of the day, like, all right. Is that too much? Too much bike? No, that's perfect, man. There we go. Pith better pump, Jake. I'm right there with you, brother. Like, I am kind of fed up with this thing not doing anything, but that's where they want you, right? Like, they want you to get like angry and doubled your bag at 17 cents. Good for you, Neil. That's probably really smart. I'm wondering if I should sell some of my XRP and double up on some bet. I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do that. Although, see, that's the thing. No risk, no reward. Scared money don't make no money. So we got to make sure that we do the right decisions, though. And if we're going to be swapping in and out of things right now, they got to be very strategic because, you know, I feel like it's going to be it could be either a very volatile, it could be sharp and fast, and we just go, hit a new thing, or you never got into Pith, Ellie? Man, had to sell. Marley said, had to sell my bag of Pith after that unlock was announced. Ooh, I know. Bro. Oh, crypto scat. My guy, you're right. There's been times I've done this before. I will be the sacrificial lamb for you guys. I need to get out of Pith and let the other Pith heads fly. Because you know when I sell, it's going to go. And that's absolutely correct. And there is a lot of science behind that. It is very accurate. And so I think at the end of the day, if we could collectively all just sell our okay, here. I'll sell my Pith bag if you guys sell your Jasmine bag. Deal? What do you guys want to do? I mean, they both need to go up. Be the artificial lamb, please. I meant to say sacrificial lamb, not artificial lamb. But anyway, what's up, old army? How we doing, fam? All right. Let's get back to it. All right. Well, I think we're actually done with coin market cap for a minute here. All right, let's get into our articles. I only got 3 for the day. We're going to make it nice and easy. All right. The first one we got. My old home state, Tejas, baby. Texas State Bitcoin Reserve gets closer with the Senate bill passage, with all the bullshit that's going on. And this is actually like a really good thing, to be honest with you. Let's level it really quick. So one of the other articles that I did not pull up was that some of the headlines are people are saying that the reserve is going to get shot down. That, you know, that's just the whole idea of it right now is not going to work. And whatever, right? FUD or whatever aside, I think that there's probably some validity to that. Like, think of it like a lot of like, I mean, like the only thing that I could think of in my head was you got to think of it like cannabis here in the United States, right? Like the whole country is not going to legalize it, but certain states are starting to do it. and they started to do it, whatever, and they see how it worked, and they're like, well, that really worked. Like, we got a lot of money for the state from that. So that really, you see a lot of the states that are traditionally broke, they make that shift, and then now they've got a lot of little extra money and stuff. So, it's kind of along that lines where we are going to see the slow distribution, maybe. And I think will have the idea. And remember, if it's the federal government, I'm sure they probably have to strategic plan and do all that shit. So it's going to take some time, whereas the states can probably roll it out a little bit faster. And so here we go. State number 1. We are knocking on the door for it right here. Again, Texas. So let's see what this article has to say. Again, the Texas State Bitcoin Reserve passed today with the Senate bill passage. Here we go. Texas senators. Let's see. They wanted to add the strategic reserve. SB 21 proposes state-managed investment fund focused on Bitcoin and other high market cap cryptocurrencies. Okay. A number of U.S. states are trying to pass. We know I think it's well over half at this point. The last time that I saw a number was maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and it was like 26. So we're well over half at this point. And we got our first pass. And that was it. Holy shit, that's a short article. Let's see if we click here. This will take us to something about, Decrypt. When did this come out? February 9th? It's a little old. That's a little old. All right. We're not going to look at that. Man, I'll tell you what, though. Let's go back to, what I had said. And what do you guys think? This is all inevitable. 100%, Ellie, 100%. The states got to take the initiative. The states have to be the use case, because if we can't just go all in at the beginning, I think you start to see a few states accept it and do it and integrate it and really turn it into, I can't even think of what I'm supposed to say here. It's like, watch it bloom or whatever. Anyway, you guys get the idea. But the whole idea of kind of one, when you start to do it and you break it down and you see how the states can integrate with each other in it, and then from there, federally at that level, that's when things move in. So I think this is it's a great step. It's better than nothing. It's better than some of the other states that have shot it down. That's for sure. So let's go to here's our next article. Sweet partnering with the Trump-backed World Liberty Financial in blockchain expansion. This collaboration aims to develop next-generation blockchain applications, driving a surge in the SWE token value. This thing absolutely ripped this morning. Ripped. But then it did come settle back down to earth. But I'll tell you what, man, this thing definitely was the highlight of the morning. Layer 1 blockchain platform SWE today unveiled a strategic collaboration with World Liberty Financial. And it's a DeFi protocol that is linked to the Trump family. Let's see, the token pumped. Eric Trump had said, "We are very excited to work with SWE and explore the innovative opportunities this collaboration presents. We chose SWE for its American-born innovation combined with impressive scale and adoption. It's a natural complement to our mission of bringing decentralized finance to more Americans." And then you got Zach, who's also the co-founder of World Liberty Financial, said, "Given our plans to support foundational DeFi assets in the coming months, collaborating with SWE was an obvious decision." It's been like it was the first biggest performer, if I'm not mistaken, of the earlier pump, several months ago. I know there's a difference. Some people are really nitpicky on a couple is only 2, yada, 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 whatever. So several months ago. Anyway, however, not everyone is happy about the partnership, with some community members expressing disappointment. Prominent crypto investor Mike Dudas shared on X that they are a pay-to-play scheme at this point. Yikes. That's some fighting words. That's some allegations, brother. Unpresented growth. We basically what I said, SWE had an absolute tear. Recently surpassed 70 billion in decentralized exchange volume, making it the 6th most active chain for trading, and accumulated over 67 million accounts. That, to me, it's really easy. I don't know about on the SWE ecosystem how easy it is to create wallets, but accounts, to me, when people, it has to be active. They have to be active and doing things, because for you to just go in and create, like 30 wallets with a thing is not hard. You know what I mean? And a lot of people do that kind of shit. So the accounts, unless there's a little bit more granularity on the whole account thing, you might do a little asterisk and be like, they're active, or just say daily active users. All right, there you go. There's your second story. Sweet partnering with World Liberty Financial. Now, we also know that there are several other friends of ours that are friends with World Liberty Financial as well. Ondo Finance. They did actually come to the summit. They do own some Ondo tokens. World Liberty Financial does as well. So we could probably take a look. That's Arkham Intelligence, right? World Liberty Financial Assets. Does this tab instead? CoinDesk. No, Arkham. Here it is. That's what you want. All righty. Well, they had definitely a nice little pump, and then they sold something off, or the market dumped. I don't know. You have to take a look at that and see exactly what happened here. But all right, so they have got about $16 million in Ethereum. You've got about $14.5 million in wrapped Bitcoin, $13.5 million in Tether. You've got about 11 million in staked ETH. You got close to 10 million in Tron. I don't know what this ETH USDC is, but they got 5 million of that. So definitely some stable coin. You got White Move. That was an interesting one. AG and I talked about that this morning. That website doesn't even work. Very interesting. They need to find out more about that. USDC, they got a milli of. Man, get rid of the Tether, fam. Come on, Trump. Get rid of the Tether and pick up the USDC. You talk about fucking America? Get USDC. Get rid of that USDT trash. Get rid of it. Let's see. Grok. They got Grok coin, USA coin. They got Ondo. They got $400,000 of Ondo. Hoppy. Wrapped ETH. All right. Nothing. That's not notable. All right. Total value of the portfolio that they're showing, $78 million, almost $79 million. So shout out to World Liberty Financial, building a nice portfolio there ahead of the summit this weekend. This week, tomorrow. Desert Crypto member, my guy. Appreciate you. One of us. I can't, it's interesting. I got it's same camera, but now because I don't have like the big space, I got it attached to my desk. But now, as you see, like if I shake the desk too much, everything starts right. It's tricky business. So sorry, I'll have to stop moving it so much. But one of us is what I was trying to do from the movie. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead and smash the like button. That is we got one more story. I got one more for you. Here we go. I found this one to be very interesting. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this like sparks maybe some kind of race. Maybe you put Vine, Vine, that thing made its resurgence. So maybe you put Vine on X, because if TikTok comes back on chain, Elon's going to want to be like, well, what the fuck? I got to do something like that. And Vine, I know, was trying to come back. So maybe, he works on that. But here we go. Reddit co-founder wants to acquire TikTok and put the social media giant on chain. Venture capitalist and Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian has joined billionaire Frank McCourt's bid to take over TikTok U.S. operations. See, and back in January, they said they wanted to do this. They wanted to buy TikTok U.S. assets as a strategic advisor specializing in social media. They confirmed exciting news for the digital world. I'm officially now one of the people trying to buy TikTok U.S. and bring it on chain. TikTok has been a game changer for creators, and its future should be built by them. Very interesting. Users should own their data. Creators should own their audience. Period. Frequency will empower these principles to become reality. And with transparency and accountability at the core, this new TikTok won't be fairer. It'll be greater. A TikTok for the people, by the people. Let's see if we can pull this off. That's very interesting. Does that make you want to Doom user GoFundMe for Dog the Bounty Hunter. I love that. So funny. So yeah, a little bit development on that. In case you guys do not know, I put out a post. If anybody was able to tell me, what it would cost to get Dog the Bounty Hunter on the case, and as it turns out, today, not only did he like my post, I got the follow back from Dog. So you know what that means. DMs are open. So I'm going to figure out what the price tag is. And could you imagine me live streaming with Dog the Bounty Hunter? Like, could you imagine that? That would be epic. And I would have to I think it would only be fair if it was AJ and I like roll up and live stream with Dog on the pickup. That would be something else, man. I'll tell you what. I will let you guys know when we have more information. But Adam, I will have to call you back, buddy. In the middle of a show. Let me just. I'm live. Call you back, sir. All right, there you go, my guy. Okay, thank you. That was y'all are funny. I love you. You are amazing. We probably need to make this happen. I will let you guys know. We're gonna get more information today. I will make that contact and get back to you. I will get back to you all. Okay, where the hell were we? So we did the Reddit thing. That was it. Okay, so we're talking about Reddit. Do we think that that's a good idea? Do we think that having Reddit US under brand new management and ownership and direction coming on chain, creators being rewarded, all of that stuff, man, I think that is a massive opportunity. One, for creators. Two, competition. I feel like Facebook, it's on its way out. Instagram, it serves its purpose, but I mean, I feel like unless you're Instagram is not my jam, and I know a lot of people use it, so it just doesn't matter. That's a personal thing. Anyway, I would like this. I got it. Let's get into the chat here. Jake, the crypto snack. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Tim Bobaric says, since Ondo will be at the crypto summit, do you think a partnership will be announced or them being added to the strategic reserve? So I do. I really do. I feel like there was it started out as the rumor, and then there was the post. There was something that came out with some kind of thing, but then it was deleted. They've done this before where things get put out too early and then deleted. And I really feel like the fact that World Liberty Financial already owns the Ondo token. They came to the Wall Street Summit. They know, and they already announced a partnership with them several weeks ago, right? Around the time of the summit. So they're in. They are here. They are going to bring tokenization. They are going to bring Wall Street on chain for sure. They are going to play a very, very big role in all of that. And so, I mean, I feel like this guest list that we've seen for the summit tomorrow at the White House, it's been back and forth, and you hear the thing. It's so funny, and I'm not shitting on Charles here, but if ADA is in the strategic reserve, you've been named, you're kind of I feel on call, and you know that the White House is doing a event. I'm gonna be in Japan. You go to the fucking White House, dude. This is massive. This is more massive than whatever you're doing in Japan. And I know Japan's cool. I'm not saying Japan is not cool. But when you are a billionaire founder of a crypto project that's being added to the strategic reserve, you go to the fucking meeting. He was invited. He's on the thing that says he wasn't confirmed. I don't know. He probably just missed it. Maybe his assistant missed it or something. I don't know. I just think that that's crazy. All of these things in all of the lists, he was on it. He didn't get invited. Okay, fine. Fake list. But I still think that like how does Brad Garlinghouse with XRP get to go, but Charles with ADA doesn't get to go, or Anatoly from Solana doesn't get to go? Like, how does that not work? Like, how, like, you don't get to pick favorites. Like, if you're picking these 5 coins, I guess you can't bring Satoshi. So I take it all back. You're not bringing. Okay, I shoot my own theory down. Take it all back. You're right. Take it all back. I don't believe everything. I don't believe everything that I see. I just believe some things that I see, and I like to sometimes stoke the fire. I got hit with a so somebody hit me. It was on a what was it? It was a picture of some Trump pump. It was that day the Trump pump thing. Something. I got hit with a community note. It's the first time I've ever been hit with a community note. It was really funny, and I'm just spreading the good news. Just having fun. But anyway, I will tone that down. I'm not here for the clickbait. It is fun to engage and have people be like, "What are you crazy?" I'm like, "No, I'm just having conversation with you." I honestly no Aussie Ondo coming in from X saying any news from Nathan Ullman being at the White House Crimo Summit. I have not seen anything that has stuck from any of the Ondo camps about their involvement for the summit tomorrow. So I can't see them not being there. U.S. based, they were going to play a big role. They already know the administration. It just makes a whole lot of sense. So we will have to see tomorrow. And I believe if I got to look, I got to do some research into this, and I will. But I believe it's being live streamed. But the whole plan is we are not going to be doing a show at AJ's tomorrow morning. He's going to do his members only in the morning at 10:30, and then at the time of the summit, which is 1:30 in the afternoon here on the East Coast, we'll I think we're going to stream for a little while and provide some listen to it and just do like little reactions and stuff. So make sure you guys tune in for that. 100% Patrick Mahenry has to play a big part. 100%. I think he might be, and that's a really good point. Aussie Ondo is maybe he is the liaison, right? Because he's already there. He's the liaison between Ondo and Washington. He's part of, that whole thing, which that would make the most sense. And there was, there were, and not the room, they're not rumors, but they would say, big announcements coming soon. Like, you think this is exciting, just wait, like all that kind of stuff. So like there's going to be some massive announcements coming out from Ondo. I would assume like like if they're going to announce it, it's got to either be tonight or tomorrow morning. And so let's check. $1.1354. I'm not in a trade right now. I wish that I was in one earlier today. I got in and out, but thankfully, so we want to make sure that we are, watching out, because if it's like it could be one of those, and people are like, buy the rumor, sell the news. It could, or it could not be, right? And I get it. That sounds like you got to take a position, but if you think about, let's look at this chart here. We'll go to the others. Share this tab. So, there is no buy the rumors, sell the news. I don't see that, right? Let's go to Bitcoin. This is the daily chart that we're looking at, right? Like, if this was a buy the rumor, this thing should have been pumping. We have been just on a slump. We were in like an accumulation zone, and instead of breaking out, we broke down, right? And like we've just been kind of in like no man's land over here. The whole idea of buy the rumors, sell the news, I feel like potentially is hogwash. Corey says he feels like Charles will be there tomorrow, regardless of what they say. Yeah, he could be like someone else we know that's claiming to be places that they're not. He says I'm in Japan, but really he's in Washington D.C. already. Little OPSEC could be the thing. You never know. Ellie, you are hilarious. Charles sad. Charles make himself happy. He'll come. Is he a ketamine guy? That's wild. There's no way. Give me some alpha on that. All right, let's see. Where are we? So we got through our stories. We did, eh? All right. You know what that means. It is time for me to tell you. If I think if we get any positive news off forward movement to the reserve, we take off. I know, man. It's like you always think like, what's the catalyst going to be? Because we need catalyst at this point to move forward. You know, back in the olden days, you just put out a press release like, "Oh, our project, uh, yeah, our project," and it would just rip like 300%. You know that the days of that is over. But what we need is a massive catalyst that is going to just move the needle in a total positive different direction. We need and staying power because we can't keep fucking doing these pumps and then just giving it all back. That is obnoxious. So that being said, one, I would like you guys to uh listen. I would like to say I appreciate you being here as well. I've whatever. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Make sure you mash the like button.
Mash the like button. Oh, Dad, how about this one? Mash the like button.
Boom. There you go. That's my daughter. She's the one who gets the likes. So I appreciate that. So make sure you smash that like button. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thursday. We got one more day until Pizza Friday, baby. This is pre-pizza day. That's not right. Pizza Day Eve. Pizza Day Eve. There you go. 118,000 holders, 37% growth in 45 days. You're talking about Ondo. I love that. Yeah, the TVL over 1 billion now. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. All right. Let's swing it on over to TradingView because I feel like I want to be looking for I want to do I want no, let's go to oh yeah, let's start here. Let's start here because as it turns out, if you paid attention to the show yesterday, I had got myself some official Wild and Out token, bought some live, spent $71, in fact, on some Wild and Out. And so completely forgot that I had bought it. Completely forgot because when I leave the office, I put the crypto phone up and just sat over here. But as it turns out, look at that. Even though I forgot about it overnight, so I originally did a half a soul and I got 0.52, baby. So I made a grave mistake. I could have been down to $0, but I made 0.02 Solana on my Wild and Out meme coin bag overnight, baby. I would have made more, as you guys during the show. It was up to like 100 and something, and I just completely forgot that we had bought that meme coin. So, rule number one: don't do that. Don't forget. Rule number two: there's no need to really, unless the situation is different. This is a celebrity coin, but I mean, at the end of the day, like I feel like it may be holding up all right. Let's see, Wild and Out. No, not really. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Nick Cannon seems to be he's spending a lot of time right now. My fear of all of that kind of stuff is that you spend too much time, you get burnt out, the chart goes down, and you say, fuck this. Because he's Nick Cannon. He doesn't need to fucking stick around and deal with a bunch of beat offs like dumping his coin and making him look like shit. Not the Nick Cannon. You just tagged me on X. Let me go on. I'll pull it up right here. I need to be pulling up the chat over here anyway to see how we're doing. Because I see we got some people in the house today. And I can look at our likes over on YouTube, but I do want to check over on X because that's where the magic has been happening for a lot of likes. So oh. Okay. Well, I will watch those videos later. Some Charles Hoskinson stuff, little Hosky alpha. Thank you very much. Yo, Blockbuster VHS in the house. That's my fam. You know we are going to get over when we get to Dex Tools. You know we're going to be looking at the VHS chart because this is. I'll tell you what. Most coins are. I guess that's where we are right now. That's pretty funny. So we're going to look at Wild and Out because we have to because we bought some token yesterday. We ended up. There it is. So we ended up buying some and forgot about it overnight, which is funny to me. But all right, so here is the token. Here was our little line yesterday when we were in this to win this. Obviously, it is around the same price now as when we bought it. We ended up making 0.02 Solana on a half Solana buy. So really not a whole lot. But again, I thankfully didn't lose my ass on a half a soul because that's usually how all that goes is I'll put a half a soul in or a soul. And most of the time they go to nothing or whatever, $20. And this one held off a little bit better. But anyway, we'll see what happens with this. But Wild and Out, I would say, most celebrity coins are kind of what's the word I want to look for? Jinxed? Is that the right word? Like, or cursed, whatever. They don't usually work out well because this ecosystem requires, especially if you want to be a founder, you got to be here every day. You can't leave. You can't rug. If your bag's worth, a couple mil, like, and you want to take a mil, like you can't, right? You can't even take your money. Which is interesting, but you could find other ways to do stuff, but you can't pull you can't sell all your tokens. That's like ridiculous. That's a rug, but that's usually what happens to most of these celebrities is they've got other lives going on and they don't want to sit in fucking spaces all day, every day. Because that is not fun to do when you have other things going on. As a celebrity, right? Like he's got shows to shoot and shit. So, all right. So we've got a nice little base bottom here. I know we got some wicks below it, but we'll call that our little base bottom here. And obviously things can drop below it. We've had this was kind of this price discovery here, but we'll call that our bottom. And here is our top. So we've got our nice little range that this thing has been sitting in. And let's go to a little bit longer of a time frame. Let's go to the daily. No. Wait, why would we do that? It's just this thing just launched. Fuck that. Fuck this coin. We made our money. We're out. We're never buying back into it. I don't know why we're still talking about it. We spent way too much time on this. So celebrity coin. Speaking of non-celebrity coins, here we go. This is my shit right here. VHS going through a little bit of a correction right now, which is fine. As you see, throughout its lifespan has been happening. Let's get this thing on a daily so we can zoom out and see. When in doubt, zoom out, right? Because things are not always what they seem. So here we go. We had a nice run where we went really on this, that's not science right there, but you can see like things were trajectorying up and then we hit a little bit of a slump here, but we'll see what happens, right? The whole idea of there's a lot of people who have salad fingers. There's a lot of rinse, wash, repeat where people, jump around, do that kind of stuff. And so, it's all about the narrative and how things are moving. And, with the VHS thing, here's the deal is that right now, I don't know what the particular meta is on for what's hot in the meme coin space, but what I can tell you is for me personally, it's not dogs, frogs, hogs, logs, whatever. This is a nostalgia play, right? Like everybody knows Blockbuster Video. Like we all, for Christ's sake, everybody knows Blockbuster Video. And if you don't, man, you're wild. But the whole idea of the nostalgia play and how that will fit into retail, very, very nicely organically grown community. The dev team, everybody are all amazing. So one thing that's cool, and this, I don't know, and I will probably need to ask the fam over at VHS if this is for real or not. But so I think 2 or 3 mornings actually on the show, I'm fairly confident it was Mike, Modern Canadian, had said, kind of brought up the idea of doing movie nights. And, shortly thereafter, Blockbuster VHS over, I believe they do it on X or in the Telegram. I think in the Telegram, if I'm not mistaken, on Friday night. So tomorrow, they do movie nights. So what we should do, actually, tomorrow I'm busy, and I don't know if you do them every Friday or if it's this Friday or if it's next Friday, but the next one we should do a collaborate, and we should do a pizza and a movie night every Friday at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there we go. So this Friday, I will probably be busy at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so let's do this. Let's set something up where we do a little pizza and a movie night. We'll give huh. I'm trying to see, could we order pizza for somebody? It would be easier if they were in the United States. We'd have to figure that out. But we could order you a pizza for the movie and have it delivered straight to your house. Usually we have fun do that in the morning where, on the morning show, we play a little, hey, Mamma mia, Papa Pia, baby wants a pizzeria. So usually we'll do that on Friday mornings for the Web3 breakfast. And so we'll do it tomorrow morning and order pizzas. But this would be like a for real thing. So like if you won, if we picked like a couple winners and you won, I would like Uber Eats you pizza to your house. I could do that. So not tonight, Doom. Not tonight, Doom. What about an X-rated rental from the back of the VHS video store? Absolutely. I mean, that is a great question. Absolutely is what I mean. That is an absolutely great question. I'm going to let the VHS folks handle that one because I'm not the movie player. And I think but I don't see why not. There's got to be, there could be several rooms, right? There could be a kid's movie. There could be a family movie. And then there could be an adult movie. There you go. 3 rooms, 3 movie nights, 3 movies in a night, a triple feature. Is that right? Would you do that? Probably not. Well, you just put your kid to bed after the kid movie, or they let them fall asleep during the family movie. There you go. All right, moving on. Here we go. Here's another one of our favorites that we got here. Oh, and if you guys want to, really quick before I go back to the Dex tools, if you guys want to, if you're feeling cheeky and you got any cryptocurrency coins that you want me to chart or look up, do that. Drop them in the chat. Now is your time. Token tickers usually get, unless you're a mod, like if you drop the CA, that will usually get flagged for whatever reason. I don't have restrictions on here, but that for whatever reason won't show up unless you are a mod. So do a cash tag and the ticker, and that should work. So if you got anything you want me to look up, if you're like, brother, you got to look at this. You got to look at this coin. I will do that. I will absolutely do that. All right. Here we go back to the Dex tools. Going back to Dex tools. All right, CCC coin. Coin shit coin. Here we go. Look at this. This is the one thing that I have been absolutely consistent on, and every time that I've ever talked about this particular coin and what it does is that it respects the trend line, right? And you will get some activity where it'll go above and beyond and it'll have some fun, but it always comes down, checks, and then moves on. And so most recently, we actually just had this, right? We just saw this thing, and it wicked down a little bit on it, but boom, look, we're back up. So that's your sign right there that if we get close to the trend line, that's a great opportunity to buy. So in my opinion, if you were looking to pick up and you wanted to join the CoinShit coin, or if you were looking to DCA, this is an opportunity because technically it's at the low point. So you're down by the trend line. So you're not at the top. What do we have? What do we see for a top here? This is pretty ish, a little off. There you go. We got the wicks and the sticks. Where do you guys line your things up? Do you go with the wicks or do you do with the sticks? I don't know. That's going to be the new segment when we go into charts moving forward. I've been thinking about this because I thought about that, the wicks and sticks. Let's look at some wicks and sticks. That's what I'm going to say when we go look at charts. Wicks and sticks. And I hope you guys understand what that means. Instead of bodies, if I say, yo, let's go check some bodies, like that's not the same. Not licks and sticks, wicks, wicks with a W. Time to hit those wicks and sticks. That sounds like not provocative, but that sounds like maybe something wicks and sticks. Sounds like a good segment name. I think we may try that. Adios mio. All right. So where did you guys put anything in there? Roll, hashtag roll, snack. All right, let's go snack. Pull this one up. Pull gamer, crypto gamer for the win. FT dub with that snack energy. Let's go on trading view and do it though. I like this way we can like set alarms if we feel so inclined. But that would mean that I got to get some ADA. Snack. Neck. Let's go with snack on BitGet. Okay, so is this about it? So let me ask a really quick question for my folks that are like the actual like they know everything. Like what we're looking at is if we see the red and the white cross, that is a death cross, right? Because that's the 50. Or is that a golden cross? Death cross or golden cross when the 50 goes above and the 200 goes down? Let me know. That's the death cross. Or snack is getting added to Kraken any day now, huh? Well, that's interesting. All right, let's take a look at the chart and see what we got here. This looks like we're in a we probably swing this guy up here. Swing this guy about like that or something, There's a way to do that. Ish, right? Okay. So we got ourselves, this is what we're looking at, right? So breakout potentially imminent or breakdown, depending on this thing has hung out through this channel now for quite some time. This is the daily chart. So this goes back. This has been a downtrend, not a huge one. We have seen a lot of coins taken a huge nosedive since this time frame. This one has gone down 50%. So some have done worse, some have done a little better. But for me, it's like, it's that whole idea of, the trend is your friend, right? And right now the trend is still going down. We have seen, unfortunately, since we've started this trend, here it wicked up to it, couple days here. That got really close, but it missed it. Right here, got a rejection. So, like, man, this thing keeps getting slammed down on this trend line. So, until that trend breaks out, this is what it's doing. So, I don't know if it's an attention thing. I don't know if it's an ecosystem thing. I don't know what it is. I believe I don't know how big the Cardano ecosystem is for meme coins, right? Like I know that at one point there was like some statistic where not even a single one of them had over $1 million market cap. Like I don't know what that stat is anymore, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's the thing. If you guys know, please let me know. That would be great. We could also look it up if we need to. Probably not today though. Did Katy Perry have a coin? I have absolutely no idea. That's very interesting. White going above is the gold and white going down is the death. Okay. If you had her coin, you got entry into the party. Was it a bunch of ladies walking around with cupcakes over their bosoms? Oh, goodness. Isaac Jones. Yo, what's up, my family? How are you? I hope you are having a great afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being here. My goodness, we got a good crew hanging out on YouTube, and we've got some good numbers that have come through on X. So thank you so much. Make sure you guys smash it. I don't care what you smash. You could smash several things. You could smash whatever the heck you want to smash, but you also got to smash the like button. That's the only request I got. All right, so that was Sneck. Let's go roll. We're going to go to TradingView for roll. 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 Is this an XRP coin? Is the crypto gamer FTW, is that a XRP coin? You got to let me know that. We'll go back to that one. I feel like there was another one that I had seen in here. Navi. Isn't that on our list? That's this, right? NavX protocol, if I'm not mistaken, right? Navi. Tim Boberic. Let me know, Tim, if this is the one, because we looked at this one. I believe this was last week. We set this up. So we have got, look at this. Look at this. I see that it happens to everybody. It is not just me. And so that's why I don't feel bad about it. But look at this. We would have not gotten an alarm. Damn, I thought we would have. Because this right here is the load it up, son. Because if I'm not mistaken, so this is the daily chart. And if we haven't looked at Navi protocol in at least a week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that means we're probably like we were in the triangle of love. We had to have been, because that's what we do, right? We draw the triangle of love and we either break out or break down. And unfortunately, I call it the triangle of love because I always expect it to be the matchmake in heaven, love at first sight, pump city. That's why I call it the triangle of love. So this was actually the triangle of not love. And so that's unfortunate. But the end of the day, if this line was up just a look, and we weren't even at the bottom of this wick either, we went a little bit higher above it. But say we were down here, and this is TradingView, so we would have gotten an alert if we, this is something we were thinking about actually trading. If we had this thing here and we had an alert set on this thing, so we got an email, we got I don't get text message, but I get emails, and the computer itself goes bing bing. So that could have been a great trade. I mean, like, I don't know if we leverage trade Navi or if this is just a spot buy, but I mean, if in 3 days you're up 25%, if you did that, right? If you were looking at that and you had your own lines and you saw it and you bought it and you're up 25% from the top of the wick, not the stick. This is the wicks and stick segment. All right. So do we look at all of these? Jasmine, I feel like this is one that it's got to make its move soon, man. We are like at the bottom of the bottoms here. If this thing doesn't pump, I just don't know. Correct. That's it. It's on SWE. Huh. I don't get a roll. The only roll that I see, let me share this tab. The only roll that I see is this one right here. And as you can see right here, the pair is roll XRP. If this is the right one, we'll take a look at it. Let me know. Let me scroll up a little for you. Is that the right one? 6 a.m. Doug is here for the like button. My guy, Dougie Fresh. Thank you so much. Love that. Rick, you got Rick rolled, son. Phoenix, PHNIX. Let's check that one out. Absolutely, Tim. Appreciate you, brother. All right, well, let's take a look at this one really quick. This to me seems like if history is going to repeat itself, what it does is it dips, rips, dips, rips, dips, rips, dips. Get ready for a rip. That's all I can tell you. That's history repeating itself. There doesn't seem to be a consistent time frame or a consistent, measured move or anything. But at the end of the day, that's what it's doing. It dips and it rips. It dips and it rips. It dips and it rips. And so, if this is your jam, roll, baby, roll tide, as they say if you are an Alabama fan. Give us some words of wisdom for the week. I will close you out with some words of the wisdom, Corey. I promise you that. I will definitely close you out. This has been a challenging week. Well, one of the more challenging weeks I've ever had in my entire life, as you guys know. And so I will end it. Maybe not in certain ways, right? Like, this is a very challenging week. So, end of the day, at the end of the show, I will absolutely leave you with some positivity, some wisdom, some words for the week. Because hey, and the good thing is the week is almost over, so it's not, you don't need a whole lot of words like when we get to that point. Because at the end of the day, like, I mean, Corey, you're on the East Coast. It's 5 o'clock, man. You probably wrapped it up for the day. You are done, man. You might be in your truck on your way home already. It is 5:01, and you might be the type of guy who sits there at 4:50. I don't know if you have to punch out. I don't know if that's the thing, but at 5 o'clock, that door knob is, yeah, I'm out. That's what I would do. That is what I would do. Neil, drinking a shock top. There he is. He is already chilling. My guy. It's funny. I have this in here from last night. We are continuing our cheap beer week. So we have done what was it? We did Natty, we did Bush Light, we did Natty Light, and now some Pibbers, some PBRs. So cheap beer week. We're having fun with it. You work 7 to 3:30. Okay, that's right. I do know that you go in, you don't do 9 to 5. You work an earlier day. All right, man. Well, I love that. Oh, we got the whole crew here. This is great. Malibu in the house. Hey, what's up, fam? Roll is on Cardano. You have to use tap tools to view. All good though. Thanks for trying. Oh, there's a Cardano. What do you use for Cardano meme coins? Tap tools, you said, right? It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Lone Star, king of the cheaper. Dude, Lone Stars are good. Lone Stars are good. Shiners are good. I used to love Lone Stars, man. Those, like, there is something about the Texas summer heat and just drinking an ice cold Lone Star. And I know it's shitty, cheap beer, but I'll tell you what, there is something about it. It's like, you know what? I get the same thing with a Coors Light sometimes. Like when you are really thirsty, it's really hot and it's summertime. Like there's just something about that taste of a Coors Light where you're like, man, I think they call it like thirst quenching, right? Like that's like their whole thing. Like it's got that. It's probably some substance in there that is giving you bald plastic skin, your cancers or whatever. I didn't mean to go deep there. Yeah, so it's funny, Crypto Scat. So we just saw an article. So the TikTok US potentially getting bought out by the Reddit co-founder and another VC billionaire guy, and they want to bring it on chain actually. And so that makes me think that I probably should get going on TikTok. I'm there. I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to be doing that soon. I never wanted TikTok because of the whole like Chinese app thing, but if TikTok US is going to be a different ball game, plus on-chain rewarding creators, it's going to be the time to make the move, and I'm going to make that move soon. So, Corey meant to go deep. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are funny as hell. Oh man, Lone Star. Yep. Honeycomb. Yeah. So I gotta get Jacob on the show. So we have got yeah, that'd be great. You know what? We could do that is we can go over, we'll do a whole Cardano day and we can use the honeycomb technology to look at like the meme coins and distribution and all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be great. I got to talk to him. He had texted me yesterday, but I don't know if you guys saw what was happening yesterday. It was a little heavy, a little hot and heavy in my house. So hopefully all that shit comes to an end very soon here. Anyway, 2021 is when NFTs were hot. 2021 is when NFTs were doing their beta phase, right? That's when we learned all about it. That was like, all right, let's figure out the tech. How does it work? What are the bugs? And then when we come back, and this is, something that I've been saying is like the industry itself needs to grow up. And I'm not saying it's like a bunch of kids, but like we're at the next level. We're part of the financial system with crypto. We'll think about NFTs. Like NFTs are not generative trait NFT pictures anymore. These are titles to cars. These are deeds to houses. These are your gym membership. These are, whatever your license plate or your driver's license, whatever it is. That's where NFTs need to go, and that's where they are going. What we saw originally was literally just the beta test. Like, how does all of this work? What tech does work? What doesn't work? What do we have to go back to the drawing board? How are we going to make this absolutely flawless? And I feel like over the next several years, we are going to start to see that. We know, like California, they're testing stuff with cars on the DMV and all that stuff in the blockchain. So we're going to see all this. We've got a lot of car companies and projects in the RWA space that are dealing with the real estate aspect of it, right? That's pretty massive. Pretty massive. All right. What else we got? You guys got any other tickers for us to look at? I feel like we're probably there. Lady Steph, what's happening? Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the fam. I know that exchange was wild. Sorry you had to go through it too. Yeah, sorry anybody that had to go through it. I've been talking to a lot of people that are just getting yipped at for fucking nothing. Anyway, well, I think that does it. That's all the coins. That's all the news. That's all the stuff. We talked about the reserve in Texas. Let's see, TikTok US coming on chain, potentially. SWE partnering with World Liberty Financial. Man, I'll tell you what, if you're not bullish, if you're bearish, that's okay. That is okay. We might see it go down a little bit more. The trend is your friend, and we have been going down. When you zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. The whole idea of like getting rich, like the problem is that we see people get massively wealthy overnight, right? We see these idiots that don't deserve it, that make $100,000 on a trade because they got poo-poo coin or whatever. Like, it's just insanity. But at the end of the day, we're all doing it the right way. We're playing the game, we're building our strategies, and we're doing it right. I think the whole idea of, listen, when in doubt, zoom out. That's kind of been like my whole mantra to myself lately is when in doubt, zoom out, man. I put it on a post and it actually did pretty well about Ondo. Zoom the fuck out, man. Just zoom the fuck out. Like right now, it sucks. If you're a trader, it sucks. If you're getting smoked out, if you're getting wicked out, if you're getting stopped out, like whatever, like it sucks. Like the market's not going up like it should. And I get it. But at the end of the day, when in doubt, zoom out, right? Like maybe this isn't the best. I mean, there are people who can trade this, and I understand lines and shorts and all that stuff. I prefer the upside is always greater, especially in the bull market. And like the whole idea of the narrative changing, the whole idea of, being pro crypto from the administrative level of our federal government to not only that on a state by state basis. We saw Texas, they made the first step forward for a Bitcoin strategic reserve with the option of adding more crypto. So you're on the right path. You're here. You're do the right things. Stick around, build, grow, find those opportunities, network, make yourself better. All of it goes down to that 1% better, right? Like anything that we can do, and we all have our days. I'll tell you what, I feel like when I say, do that 1% better every single day, and I fucking try so goddamn hard every day to be 1% better. And there are sometimes things outside of your control. What is happening in my life right now is really not in my control. To some way it is, right? Like it's you have a friend who's just spiraling out, and there's nothing you can do to help. No matter what you do, anything you say, gets thrown at you tenfold, and the shit that comes back is just so wild. But so all things said, like I talk about the one step forward every day. Like I feel like right now I'm taking a step back every single day, right? And I'm not, but I feel like that, right? Because I don't feel like I don't get as much done as I need to. I don't feel like I'm as accomplishing as much as I need to be. But like right now, like as we navigate through that, and I make these changes in my life and my career and all that stuff, like I'm here to tell you that, we have these times where we don't get to take that step forward. We have to take these steps back. We have to step back, not at our own fault or because we just need to reevaluate. And sometimes it's just part of the process. And so I fucking love you guys and I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Let's get it. We are going to win this fucking bear market or this bull market. I know it's technically a bear market because of 20% whatever down from the all-time high, but I'll tell you what, man. Let's do this. I appreciate you guys. We will be back. Actually, tomorrow is Friday morning. That means we got the Web3 breakfast. So make sure you tune in. I will put a tweet out tonight. I'll get this thing all scheduled tonight so that we can enjoy the Web3 breakfast tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys tune in. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you. It means a lot. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out of here. That is all I got. Ciao for now, mi amigos.